The arrival of spring brings the return of the farmers market in municipalities across the region. Niagara Falls is no exception, and last Saturday was the opening day for the market at the McBain Community Center parking lot, providing the best Niagara has to offer.
Well, it's always a challenge when you're trying to redirect people that are used to one location, but also it's been a wonderful boom for us because the visibility of this area has been really great for new people to find our market. So we're really excited about that. There's always a lot of planning going on, and certainly we had planning off-site, but also now the COVID aspect of things made it another little wrench in the plan. And this year it's something we're aware of as well, is that the mass vaccination site is right here at McBain. So we're going to be cognizant of that, and there will be weeks where we'll be paring back a little bit of the offerings at the market to make sure that we're supporting this community initiative of getting everyone vaccinated.
And just so people know, what COVID protocols do you have in place here at the market now?
Well, is we're making sure that masks are required when people can't physical distance. We are limiting patrons on site, so while we'd love to have lots of people enjoying all of this local produce, we are limiting access to site. And yes, it will at times have a lineup or two, but we are trying to move people through. And as well as our vendors are sanitizing their areas and trying to create the most safe environment for customers.
Now, how many vendors do you have here now?
Currently we have 20 vendors here today, but as the farmers have their crops coming in, that'll increase to 30 vendors this year. So that's a record number for our market in the last 10 years.
What kind of feedback have you had from the vendors here about the new situation?
I think the vendors have liked it. It's always, change isn't always the easiest thing when you've been in one place for a long time, but they've been very receptive to it, and I think it's also pretty incredible that we've been able to layer on another 7 new vendors this season. So I would say that there's a really positive outlook at what the market is and what we're offering here and what the future will be.
So Canal Side is a locally crafted soda company that just started about a year and a half ago. We are here at Niagara Falls Farmers Market today to help raise awareness for local farmers. So all our ingredients that we cannot grow on the farm, we actually reach out to local farmers to get that produce. Our soda has no harsh chemicals or preservatives in them and are actually sweetened with a fair trade organic cane sugar.
Now, Canal Side had a very special soda. You've sold out of it already, but you had a very special soda here today.
So the very special soda we had was actually a collaboration that we did with the Strumbellas. So the Strumbellas just released a song about mental health. So we thought that we would definitely help raise money for that, because we've noticed during the pandemic that mental health has been something on the rise. So we created the greatest blueberry soda, which also has hints of basil and lemon. They are $12 for a 750 milliliter bottle, and then $10 of that proceeds go to CAMH.
It's been a great experience. This is our first time at a farmer's market, and microgreens are something new that a lot of people aren't familiar with. So we've been doing well. So microgreens are the next stage of a plant after sprouts. Most people think of it as sprouts, but microgreens are when the first true leaves of the plant actually come out. So it takes about 10 days from seed to harvest to have the microgreens. We are a nonprofit organization whose goal is to help end food insecurity and poverty in the Niagara region. So being at the farmers market and kind of sharing our vision and our mission with the local residents hopefully will improve people wanting to purchase our products, people wanting to participate with our organization, and so on.
Well, the farmers market's at McBain Community Center because we're in the process of building the Niagara Falls Exchange. So we'll have a brand new home for our farmers market. That's been in construction for the last year or so. So we were here last year and we're here again this year. The Exchange will also house a cafe and artist studios and a woodworking studio. So it's going to be an exchange of ideas, food, art, and a wonderful way for the community to come together.
The market runs every Saturday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Be sure to check out the city's website for updates and vendor information. In Niagara Falls, you're watching The Source.